Hey everybody, it's Billy, or Bill. I have the YouTube channel, The Keto Bill Grill of Emptynest Life. Today, we're in Winona, Maryland, and this is the Tangier Sound region of the Chesapeake Bay. Winona is on Deal Island, and Deal Island is on the lower eastern shore of Maryland in Somerset County. It's about 6 miles long, 3 miles wide. It's tiny. Maybe 400 people live here. It's scenic, it's peaceful. It's one of my favorite places in the world. And it's December, and in December it's trophy rockfish season. So I'm trying my best to try and bring in a rockfish. I'm not having much luck. Also, the other fish that's out here right now, it's something called a perch. And I don't know if you can see that fishing rod in the background, but a little bit earlier, I had some worm, some bloodworm, and I was trying to bring up some perch with some bottom fishing, but I had no luck. So I've got this going on right now. I've got a little bit of a fake lure, and I'm throwing it out there and casting it and reeling it back in, hoping to catch a rockfish, also known as a striped bass. I think they're pretty prevalent up and down the East Coast. And maybe you saw this or not. Let me get around here. There was a skipjack in the background. It's a large sailboat that for probably close to 100 years now. It's the boat that does a lot of dredging for oysters. And so this boat's going back into harbor after dredging for oysters today. Let me see if I can tilt the camera a little bit and kind of get a picture of that going into the harbor. Here we go. I'm going to swing it around. And as you can see, the Tangier Sound is wide open water. This is one of the widest parts of the Chesapeake Bay. There you go. Maybe you can see the... Let's see. Can you see that? Skipjack with the high mast going in. There it is. All right, let me get you back. Let me just span this a little bit. So we're kind of looking south down the bay. And this is called the Tangier Sound because about 2 miles out, it's tough to see right now, but about 2 miles out are barrier islands that separate us from the rest of the bay. Then a couple miles on the other side of those barrier islands is the western shore of Maryland, the main part of Maryland. Like pretty much across from us, I believe it's the Little Patuxent Naval Station. Those jets are flying over here all the time. So there you go. It's just wide open stuff. It's beautiful. And there you have it. And if you've been following my website, pretty much it's a website about good health, and in two ways, you know, eating and also exercise. And the main focus group, what I'm looking for, are people my age. I'm a little older, and I'm also an empty nester. I've been empty nesting now for about 3.5 years. I got a lot of time on my hand, and so I just wanted to share some things in my life that I'm doing. And maybe you'll find some of this helpful to you, but also, just as important, I'm looking for help. Maybe you see something I could be doing better, or you have some suggestions as far as other activities I could be doing. But I do love to fish. I'm also a bird watcher. Not much luck today out here. The fish just aren't biting. I wanted to catch a rockfish, but no such luck. But what I'd like to do before I call it a day, I've been out here for a couple hours. What I'd like to do is just quickly on the exercise side. Today was day 1 of a 4-day cycle. And on day 1 of my 4-day cycle, I do some strength training using light dumbbells. And what I wanted to show you was one of the exercise activities that I do with the light dumbbell. And it focuses on the bicep, but there's also, here, let me get over here. In between the bicep and the tricep, there's this, and I'm drawing a blank on what it is, but there's a smaller part there that's between the tricep and the bicep. And this exercise we're going to do, it definitely works the bicep, but it also works this, I can't remember what the name of it is, but anyway, it's a small little part between the bicep and the tricep. Let me see if I can do this for you. And also, what I have in my hand here, it's called a power block. It's like a variation of a dumbbell, but instead of the traditional dumbbell set at one weight, this power block you can set at different weights, and it's in 5-pound increments. And right now, I have it set on 25 pounds. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to double grip this power block, and I'm going to drop it to about here. And then I'm just going to lift up and bring it into my chest and hold for a second and back down. Bring it into my chest for a second, hold it, and back down. Here, let me do this. Wait a second. Let me take off my shirt here. Get down to a t-shirt. Maybe you can see exactly what I'm trying to emphasize here. A little chilly out here today. Temperature's probably in the high 30s, low 40s, but it's not too bad. So here we go again. I'll do the straight on. Yeah, this is better. Here it is. Bring it in and then back down. Bring it in and then back down. Now let me give you a side shot of that. Here we go. Okay. And just, you can see where it's kind of hitting in between the bicep and in between the tricep, but I'm still feeling in the bi a little bit too. Here we go. All the way in and pinch it and hold for a second. Nice and slow back down. And this is, I'm glad I'm doing this one because this is a lightweight, and because it's a lightweight, I can have really good slow form. I can put a lot of emphasis, on the muscle and the part of the body I'm trying to strengthen. And always when you're lifting weights, you want to tighten up your stomach and your gluteus maximus, also known as your buttocks. You want to have a tight midsection as you're lifting really any kind of weight for any part of your body. So there it is. And thank you for watching. Again, I'm in Winona, Maryland. It's at the very southern tip of Deal Island. And it's just a beautiful day out here to try and catch some rockfish. Again, not having much luck. But I'm gonna go back here maybe for a couple more minutes and throw a line out and see what I can find. Thank you for watching. This is Bill, and this is my YouTube channel, the Keto Bill Grill of Emptynest Life. Hey, we'll see you next time. Bye.